Opinion: why Becky Lynch will not win at WrestleMania 35. We are merely days away from the 35th installment of, taking place in East Rutherford, New Jersey, which is expected to have 75,000 screaming fans packed on a show that has a high probability of lasting over 7 hours. With huge stars like AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns, among others, scheduled for matches, it will be the women headlining WrestleMania for the first time in history. Becky Lynch is walking into the match as the babyface challenger, while her counterparts, Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, both hold championships. Stephanie McMahon: is Becky Lynch ready to hold that mantle though? From August to February, Becky Lynch was the hottest superstar on the planet. She transformed. The iconic Bloody Nose segment gave rise to many entertaining memes. Becky is still one of the top babyfaces in the company, but Kofi Kingston has leapfrogged her on the totem pole. She was nursing and now nothing hints at Becky not being deserving to win, or that she is no longer over, but when you look beneath the surface, it is easy to see that she was never meant to be in this position. If the Charlotte is the daughter of arguably the greatest performer in wrestling history, and not to mention, is a damn good performer in her own right. Charlotte gets her undeserved inclusion to the match showed, among others, that she was originally scheduled to face Rousey at WrestleMania, but WWE couldn't go against the fans' wishes after publicly declaring they wouldn't turn their backs on the fans anymore to dig themselves out of a rating dive. It also showed Charlotte snapped Asuka's undefeated streak and completely stole her aura at WrestleMania 34. You don't book that. Ronda Rousey has proven her star status over and over again from the moment she stepped foot into the ring. Ronda has been the headlining act for many shows, including the first ever all-women's PPV Evolution. She is the most for all the publicity Lynch has gotten, and all the strides women have made in WWE over the years. Rousey's global superstar status is the reason that the women's division has been able to take the next step from revolution to evolution. Rousey's presence, unlike her opponents, Becky's ascension was through pure willpower and a character change that she took and vaulted into the conversation of the division's elite. It's a beautiful sight. All of this is to say that, while Becky Lynch winning the majority of fans want to see, the writing is on the wall for her to come up short. Two other babyface, Ronda Rousey raising 2 belts in the air as WrestleMania comes to a close, will ultimately be too juicy of an opportunity for Vince McMahon to pass up. Becky or Charlotte?
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.